And hey noobs, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Pokemaniac, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we made our way through the treacherous Route 203 and the absolute labyrinth that was the Oreburgh Gate, and we wound up here in Oreburgh City, the City of Energy. Let's hop right into it, shall we? And okay, what's this kid want? Howdy, trainer. Uh-oh, you don't have a single gym badge? You'd better do something about that. I'll take you to the Pokemon gym. Oh, now see, here we go. Kids are way too soft these days. In Platinum, in Platinum, there's that dialogue, and then in Diamond and Pearl, there is different dialogue where this kid actually calls you a total noob, which I absolutely adore, and I'm so sad. There were many changes in Platinum that made the overall experience of Gen 4 a million times better. This is one of them that probably counteracts like at least 20% of those changes. Huh? There's someone there. Yeah, and who else could it be but Doggy? Huh? Oh, it's you, Jake. You finally got here. You're slow, like always. The back of my hand against your face won't be slow. But anyway, the gym leader's tough. Like, seriously serious. If the gym leader's this tough, I wonder how he compares to my dad. Oh, well, so Mr. Braggart over here, this Pokemon character actually gets a dad. Oh, Mr. Lucky. Huh? I just drifted there. Anyway, the gym leader's gone off to the coal mine. What? Why? This is one of those instances where it's like, yeah, it really makes you think. Like, gym leaders actually have real jobs too. Huh. Strange. If you want to take on the gym leader, you better go off to the mine. Well, in that case, I guess we should take Barry's advice since he's blocking the gym entirely, so he couldn't get in there even if we wanted to. We are going to explore Oreburgh City and then go to the mine, which the children yearn for. These vents exchange the hot air down below with the fresh air outside. Looking down them gives me the urge to start yelling to them, hello! That is probably one of the most relatable Pokemon NPCs I've ever seen, period. But let's just explore around a little bit. Oreburgh's not like super big. It's a very cool looking city. They really, well, we'll get to that when we're outside again. Not indoors, where every indoors has the same weird tile. Some construction company has a monopoly in the center region. Rook looks as trainer Pokemon in the mine. Oh, that's nice. What do you have to say, you coiffed individual? There are 8 gym leaders in the center region. The objectives for the trainers is to get gym badges for them all. That means you have to defeat all of them in battles at their gyms. Yeah, we knew that. A gym leader isn't like any trainer you beat. Obviously, they're a lot tougher. A lot! I'd take as many Pokeball as possible if I were you. Well, this is actually some pretty good advice, and honestly, like, as far as like first gym battles go, ours is probably going to be a little difficult. But continuing on, are you catching Pokemon? Here, take this if you'd like. And we get ourselves a Dusk Ball, which I kind of went over the different types of Pokeballs that they have in 4th gen. This is probably the best one you could possibly get. Dusk Balls we can't even buy in March for a long time from now, but Dusk Balls are fantastic. If it is nighttime or if you are in a cave, it has a better chance than an Ultra Ball to catch the Pokemon you're trying to. It is phenomenal. Giving nicknames to Pokemon is the way to go. It makes you feel as if they're your very own. Yes, I know.
But he named her Psyduck Yellow just because of its color. I don't understand the logic behind that at all.
So yeah, there's little yellows sitting right there. Which, I mean, hey, honestly, I think I would say that naming Pokemon after colors is just as relevant as naming cities after colors, but that's neither here nor there. What do you have to say? You seen the vents? They release steam from down below. People really like their vents. But as I was saying about like the design of the city, like they really flex in here in 4th gen. Like, look how unique this place looks. Like, compared to anywhere else we've been. Like, Jubilife was super unique. Even Twinleaf Town was pretty unique. And they really went all out for the design for the DS 4th gen era, and I'm very happy about that. Anywho, moving right along. I guess this guy wants to get in before we do. Knock, knock. Who do we have here? When you trade a Pokemon, the item it's holding is traded as well. That's pretty cool, huh? In most instances, yes. It means you can send an item as a gift along with a Pokemon to trade.
Listen, do you have a Pokemon called Machop? Would you be willing to trade a Machop for my Abra?
So, honestly, this is a pretty good trade. It's not like the best just because, like, you can only get a Kadabra because Kadabra evolves into Alakazam by trading. So you can get an Abra here. It's going to grow at like twice the experience rate. And Abra and Kadabra are, again, Kadabra by itself is a really good Pokemon. And you can get a Machop literally down the road from here.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't make you trade me, but if you change your mind, I'll be waiting right here. A Pokemon obtained in trade grows quickly,
As I was just saying.
but if a Pokemon grows too much, it may ignore the trainer. Of course, you won't matter if you have lots of gym badges.
So yeah, that's a classic Pokemon system where gym badges will, to counteract the increased growth rate from trading, the gym badges determine what level Pokemon will obey you, and then if they surpass that level, then they'll just stop listening to you, which I think is pretty good power balancing technique. All Pokemon have a special power called an ability. Thanks, bud.
My favorite Pokemon ability is Pet Resist Pickup. My darling picks up a lot of dropped items without me noticing.
Oh, the view's good for the second floor. What is a paid going outside? If you don't mind, how about showing me a Pokemon called Geodude?
Okay, I think we can do that. We'll probably be running into one here soon anyway. It's not too far out of the way. And if this guy wants to see one, hey, maybe we can get something nifty out of it. And moving right along, what do you have to say? The gym leader went off to work at the Bide. And, ooh, someone's getting their steps in.
When I run around with my running shoes on, I'm the center of attention. At least that's what it feels like. There's always someone looking at me.
Yeah, I definitely was, so a fair point. And what do you have to say?
Rourke is our town's gym leader. He may be young, but he keeps the mine running safely and efficiently.
How young? Like, are we talking like 10 years old young? Like running mine? What about this world what about this world makes them think it's a good idea to give 10-year-olds give 10-year-olds the control? English is my first language, I swear. What about this world makes people think it's okay to give 10-year-olds control over industry and animals that can evolve into big monsters to fight each other? Anyhow, going into the Pokemon Center. And moving right along.
Up ahead, there's a huge mountain that towers over everything. It divides Sinnoh into two distinct halves.
Oh, don't you worry. We'll be learning about that mountain here real soon. Yep, Oreburgh City. But up here is Route 207, and this is where you can get that Machop I was talking about. That you can trade for the Abra. But, okay, here we go, cutting in. Well, you can also find Ponyta out here. Now, Ponyta's a Pokemon we haven't seen thus far, and if you are playing Diamond or Pearl, and you did not pick Chimchar, and you want a Fire type, here you go. This is it. This is the only Fire type in all of Diamond and Pearl, other than Chimchar. I don't know what they were thinking, or like how this slipped through in the design process, but this is the only Fire type Pokemon you can get in Diamond and Pearl, other than Chimchar. Hey, speaking of, here's a little man right now. We're not actually going to catch him, but just look at him. Look how adorable. Like I was saying... Like, it seems like a really big design flaw in Gen 4 to only have one Fire type available other than the starter. Oh, okay, and here we can cut back in. I can finish my little rant. We found ourselves a Geodude, so let's catch one real fast. But anyway, going back to my rant, like, it's not even like Fire types an unpopular type either. It is huge. Charizard's a Fire type Pokemon. People love Fire type Pokemon. Fire type Pokemon are extremely useful. And like, I don't know how, don't burn, okay. I don't understand how they let that slip through, or how they messed up that bad. Platinum, obviously, it's different. They definitely fix things up. They change the Pokemon that you can find in the different areas, and you can get much more Pokemon than just Ponyta or Chimchar. But just a little fun fact right there. Right here is where you catch your one and only fire type in the wild. Alright, and then Geodude's dad is going to be added to the Pokedex, rock ground. At rest, it looks just like a rock. Carelessly stepping on it will make it swing its fists angrily. Alright, and give a nickname? Nah, it's not like we're going to be using it or anything, so I'm not going to nickname a Geodude. We're just showing it to a guy. And what's over here?
The slope's too slippery. You need a bike to get up. You don't have a bicycle? There's a cycle shop in Eterna City.
Yeah, but isn't Eterna City up this way? And you can't get up there. Oh. Well, I guess we'll have to come back once we have a bike. Anywho, going back to Oreburgh. Let's see what this guy has to say. Yeah, view from the second floor, showing you a Pokemon called Geodude. Here you go.
Oh, that Pokemon. That's a Geodude. Wow, that's cool. It's so cute.
Oh, easy, buddy. It's a rock. Like, let's not over. It's a sentient rock. Like, don't get me wrong, that's cool. But, like, let's not overdo it.
That does it. I'll go out and catch Pokemon too. Thank you, my friend. This is a token of my thanks.
And okay, we get. I guess we didn't need to buy those heal balls after all. We got one for free from this guy. So basically, we got ourselves a Geodude and turned a Pokeball into a heal ball. Alright, and after dropping off our Geodude, which somehow inspired that guy to get outside and start catching Pokemon. I mean, honestly, he probably should have just downloaded Pokemon Go. That was the closest to world peace we'll ever have again. But we still got a little more exploring to do. The Mining Museum. Ooh, fancy. Now, there's really not much we can do in here at the moment, but ooh, look at that piece of coal. This is like Santa's nightmare. Or I guess this is a kid on Santa's naughty list's nightmare, to be more specific. But coming over here, hello, how are you? I study Pokemon fossils, me, right here and now. On the verge of a breakthrough I am.
On the verge of breakthrough I am. To achieve extraction from fossils. From fossils I can extract Pokemon. But not yet.
Alright, so remember that guy, we'll come back. Well, how about that? The Oreburgh mine extends under the seafloor. Ooh, interesting. Maybe we'll find some water Pokemon. Don't listen to me, I'm just rambling. You're not going to find any freaking water-type Pokemon under the mine.
Natural time capsules buried many, many years ago. That's what fossils are.
Yeah, I guess that's one way of looking at it. Coming into this house, I don't know if I've ever visited this house before. Like, it's just out of the way. Green hair, you remind me so much. You remind me so much of the time I got my first Pokemon. Okay.
I always have a rotten time trying to decide which moves my Pokemon should learn.
Is there anyone in here who I would want to talk to? Hiya, your Pokemon can use some toughening up. Why not training in the Oreburgh mine? Geez, is that everyone's solution here? It's like, oh, you need to toughen up. Go train in the Oreburgh mine. You want to battle a gym? Go to the Oreburgh mine. Oh, your father left you and you don't know who if you in a Pokemon game, you don't know who he is? Go to the Oreburgh mine.
Wow, your Pokemon's eyes are twinkling brightly. Seeing that makes me happy. Here, I want you to have this.
And hey, we get a Great Ball. The Oreburgh City's been great for Pokeballs. We've gotten 3 different varieties of Pokeballs here. You know how Pokemon stay inside their Pokeballs? I'll try to think about what would be the best Pokeballs for them. So yeah, I mean, depending, like, again, we're in 4th gen now.
The Oreburgh mine is operated with the utmost care. We avoid causing any damage to the natural habitats of Pokemon.
Oh, that's pretty good. Hope there's not Wishmers down there.
Coal is carried out of the Oreburgh mine on a fully automated system. Machines do all the work automatically, so it's very easy.
That's probably why a kid's allowed to be in charge of that. But yeah, again, we're in 4th gen, so depending on what Pokeball you use, the animation of you throwing that Pokemon out will match the Pokeball, which is really nice. Anywho, coming on down here, now we can get to the really... You know how I was kind of gushing over how good the city looked? Just you wait. Wait till we see what's going on down here at the Oreburgh mine.
Everyone's so proud of the mine. They're digging for the coal under the sea as we speak. It's amazing how they do it.
And I see an item, but look at this. Look how cool this is. Like, oh, Pigyo. What the? I think your Machop's bilingual, dude. Chop, chop away the rocks. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, like, just look how cool this is. I mean, you can see the coal moving around. You can see all the machines and everything kind of making a little maze for you to find your way through.
Macho Chapo, brother.
All right.
There's no question, this is hard work. Working alongside Pokemon somehow gives me a boost. Here, take one of these.
And we get a super potion, which is better than the regular potion. As if you couldn't tell that, yeah. Anyway, huge primo commentary going on right now. Coming through here, again, just they make this little maze. They're showing off their 3D capabilities and everything. And there's just items galore. We get ourselves the Dire Hit, which is nice. That'll increase our critical hit ratio. It's an X item. And we get ourselves a yellow shard, which is something useful, just not right now. So we'll come back to that.
This pile of dirty sand is called a slag heap. That was my nickname in high school. It's a waste from sorting coal.
All right. So, and it's next time someone says that Pokemon games aren't educational, just show them that little clip right there, and that'll prove them wrong. And let's see, Oreburgh Mine. Beware of busy Pokemon. All right, so let's enter the mine since the gym leader's apparently over here working away while we're trying to get a gym badge. Okay. I knew we could get over there. I just that was a little weird. I kind of panicked for a second.
Everyone that works in the coal mine keeps their own Pokemon with them. You may be challenged in battles.
Okay, that's good to know.
I found what I thought was some rocks, but they started moving. They were Pokemon that looked just like rocks.
So yeah, probably in reference to Geodude. And as you can see, it's not only trainers in the mine. We will be running into wild Pokemon as well. And we get ourselves a Pokeball. It's our 4th Pokeball we've gotten in the city for free. Okay, just another Geodude, no big deal, but I'm assuming you guys are guessing a theme. Theme is emerging here in Oreburgh City, and you'll probably notice why we're going to have a little bit of issues coming up here. Oh, I got tricked. No, not even a hidden item? Oh, man, I was fooled. This place is a maze. All right, so let's talk to this guy.
I met these Machop on Route 207. Now I've become my most trusted partners.
Oh, good for you, bud. Coming right through here. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I snuck my Pokemon to work. Buddy, join the club. We've all done it. So yeah, this is a miner. Well, I guess he's a worker, but he is a miner. In the sense that he digs up rocks, not that he's 10 years old with Pokemon, but he will have a Geodude. And as you can see, based on our team composition, yeah, our team does not fare too well against rock and ground type Pokemon, which we seem to be running into with quite a bit of frequency. But hopefully, after this battle, we can change our luck just a little bit. So yeah, Geodude using Mud Sport because the threat of electricity for a ground type is so dire. I guess if there's sprinkler systems in the mine, that's something to worry about. And whoa! Okay, Rock Polish. I didn't know this Geodude knew Rock Polish, but sharply raises his speed. But Geodude's so slow, we're probably outspeed anyway. Finish it off here. The reason I was going for Ember instead of Scratch is rock Pokemon tend to be more defensive and less specially defensive, so I just hit them with the special attack. And with that, Prince Zuko grows to level 14. Not bad at all. And we defeated Worker Mason, or Miner Mason.
Well, now I've seen everything.
And we had 360 Poké Dollars. And what? What is going on? Zuko is finally evolving, guys. That's right. So if you have Chimchar like me, when you hit level 14, it will evolve into... ta-da! Monferno. And more importantly, it gains a fighting subtype. So yes, Chimchar is a fire fighting starter. I know people get sick and tired of it. They see it all way too much, but this is incredibly useful for us. And more importantly, Zuko wants to learn Mach Punch, which is our first fighting type move. And would you believe it? Guess what's super effective against rock type Pokemon? That's right, fighting type. So The reason why I wanted to get Zuko leveled up to 14 so fast was so he could evolve and learn a fighting type move, so we could survive in this very harsh, this environment that is very hostile to us, to say the least. So yeah. And, so I feel like if Prince Zuko, had a Pokemon type, he would be the firefighting type. Just kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And, well, this guy looks pretty nifty. I like your red cap. Okay, stand back and watch this. Using a hidden move, Rock Smash, a boulder blocking your way. Kapow! Fallen boulders need to be smashed so they're out of the way. Wow, dude. You're so cool. This is... if you could get the badge from the gym in town, you'd be able to do this too. Of course, you'd have to beat the gym leader first. That'd be me. And then he just walks away. This is very... Chuck did this in Second Generation too, where he just like threw a boulder and broke it. And he was like, yeah, you see that? Pretty cool, huh? And it's like, yeah, what's that have to do with Pokemon though? Anywho, come over here, get ourselves an escape rope, which is going to be very useful here. How about you? Oh, okay. So there's one more battle after that. Cleverly placed Rourke. Fine, alrighty then. Just a quick battle on my break. And here we go. Worker calling. He's got himself a Geodude. Nothing we haven't seen so far, but this will also be the debut of our new and improved Prince Zuko. So we're going to use Mach Punch. Mach Punch, along with being a fighting type move, ooh, it's a one-hit KO. Along with just being a fighting type move, it is also a priority move. So kind of like how Quick Attack is on Starly, Mach Punch will always move first in battle. Unless, you know, the other Pokemon's faster and uses a priority move. Or if a Pokemon has a higher priority move. But he's going to send out a Machop, which is a perfect opportunity for us to swap out to Warbeak, because Warbeak has kind of been in the back seat since we've gotten here. Again, this was just so I could get Zuko to evolve before we take on a gym that we're going to be weak to. Alright, and I really don't want to encounter any more Pokemon, so in order to get out of here, let us use that escape rope they just so generously gave us. And we just spin around really quickly, and all of a sudden we magically find ourselves outside of the mine. Technology's amazing these days, huh? But anyway, guys, that is about gonna do it for this episode. We got to Oreburgh City, explored around, got a bunch of free Pokeballs, like an immense amount of free Pokeballs. Went down to the mine to see what everyone was, what all the hype was about, and found the gym leader. And now we have access to the gym. So in the next episode, guys, we will take on our very first gym in Oreburgh City. So if you liked what you saw, smash that subscribe button, like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Running, running in the doors. Running, running here some more. Running in the doors. Running indoors. Pokemon 4th Gen.